Today, boys, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my starter team for EAFC 24. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've seen a lot of different starter teams for EAFC, and to be completely honest, I feel like a lot of them are quite expensive. I feel like a lot of them are just going to be way too much for the majority of players at the beginning of Ultimate Team. Now, this team that I crafted here, I do honestly believe that it shouldn't be too expensive at the start of Ultimate Team. It's a bit of a Bundesliga / Eredivisie Hybrid, so let's go ahead and kick things off. In the goalkeeper position, we do have the Wolfsburg man. We have Cohen Casteels, an 84 rated goalkeeper. To be completely honest, his stats overall look pretty solid. I don't see him being too expensive at the start. 84 diving, 82 handling, 86 reflexes, and 85 positioning. Really solid. Now, the Bundesliga does have a lot of goalkeeper options, so you can go with all kinds of different players, but I think Casteels shouldn't be too expensive. He is high rated, and I feel like he should be quite good in game with the stats that he does have. Now, at the right back position, I was thinking about going a bit in the Turkish league, but you guys know Sasha Bowie, really good right back. His card this year actually looks pretty solid. But with the advanced SBCs, you know, the hybrid leagues, hybrid nations, he's probably going to be quite expensive at the beginning of FIFA. So our right back to fill that space is going to be Josip Juranovic, the Croatian man. For Union Berlin, 85 pace, 74 dribbling, 70 defending, and 70 physical. An okay fullback. Now, I'm not going to lie, man, he's not anything too crazy. His 70 defending and 70 physical might be a bit of an issue, but if we go ahead and throw on the proper chemistry style, I think that he can still make a pretty solid right back, and he should be quite cheap. Our first center back in the team is going to be Lukeba. Now, Lukeba looks like he's going to be a really solid center back. I'm actually really excited to test him out. He has 78 pace with 78 defending and 76 physical. He should actually be quite of a tank at that center back position, especially with the shadow chemistry style. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys can go ahead and guess the next center back in the team. Yes, it is Carvalho. It is Lecroix. 84 pace, 77 defending, and 77 physical. Now, he might actually be quite expensive at the beginning of EAFC just because of his previous years in FIFA. A lot of people ended up running him, so I do think that he might be a few K, but again, I wouldn't say more than like 5,000 coins. If he's more than 5,000, I'd be quite surprised. At the left back position, we do see a change of leagues. Yes, we're going on over to the Eredivisie as we go ahead and add Patrick Van Aanholt to the team. Again, a pretty solid fullback. He has 84 pace with 70 defending and 74 physical. Again, probably a chemistry style like the Shadow just to bump up his pace and defending a bit more, and he should be quite solid at that position. Moving on to the midfield, we're going back to the Bundesliga, boys, as we're going to go ahead and throw on Manu Kone. Now, Manu Kone, a very well-rounded card. 73 pace, 70 shooting, 74 passing, 82 dribbling, 69 defending, and 75 physical. Now, the thing that I really do enjoy with this card is the potential for his versatility in the sense that he can probably play as a box-to-box. He can probably just sit in the middle of the pitch depending on what style of FIFA you want to play. If you do want him to sit a little bit further back, you can go ahead and give him a shadow chemistry style, maybe an anchor to bump up that defending and physical a bit more. If you do want him to be more of an attacking threat, you can go ahead and throw on the Hunter. It's going to give him more pace, more shooting, and he already does have some pretty decent dribbling. Again, I just feel like he's going to be another card that's not going to be too expensive. For a lot of people, it's going to be a very solid card to use in your starting 11. Now, moving on to the right midfield position, it is a player that could be quite expensive at the start of EAFC. I'm thinking maybe like 8, 9, 10,000 coins. We have Daniel Malen. Now, this card looks to be very solid. 4-star, 82 rated with 89 pace, 80 shooting, 85 dribbling, and 73 physical. As you guys know, Daniel Malen has been pretty OP in the previous FIFA, if I'm being completely honest. He had his UCL road to the knockout. He had his level up card, so I'm thinking that this card could be a really solid shout at the beginning of EAFC. Moving on to the left mid position, we're going back to the Eredivisie, and we're going to go ahead and throw in Noah Lang. Now, Noah Lang has a pretty decent card overall with the 84 pace, 73 shooting, 84 dribbling, but I'm actually really excited to use this card as an evolution. Now, some of the evolutions have been leaked. I think the left mid, left wing position, and then also the center back position has already been leaked, and Noah Lang does fit the criteria. It's going to be a really good card to use to grind over time and to make him maybe like an 86, 87 rated card. So Noah Lang, a very solid addition to the squad. And now we move on over to our first center attacking mid for the team, and that is Mr. Xavi Simons, another card that could be quite expensive at the start of EAFC. He does have 4-star, 3-star, 79 rated center attacking mid with 87 pace, 73 shooting, 76 passing, 83 dribbling, and 74 physical. Apart from his defending, he's actually a pretty well-rounded card. You can play him as a center attacking mid. If you do want to change up your formation in game, he can play as a center mid, maybe maybe even as a center forward. A lot of versatility in that sense. Now, because we do need a bit more chemistry to our Eredivisie players, we're going to go ahead and jump on back over there, and we're going to go ahead and throw in a player that a lot of people don't even use in Ultimate Team. It is Steven Berghuis. He does have an 81 rated card this year. Now, I know the card isn't anything too crazy, but he is pretty well rounded in the sense that he has 82 shooting, 82 passing, and 81 dribbling. At that center forward, maybe center attacking mid position, he could do some bits. And then last but not least, boys, our striker for the team. Now, if you do have the coins, you can go ahead and throw in Openda. Openda, personally, I feel like is going to be a really OP card, but we do have to go with the man, the myth, the legend, Geraldo Becker. Now, although Becker doesn't have any crazy stats apart from his pace, he is in the team just for his pace. 94 pace overall with 76 shooting, 70 passing, and 79 dribbling. Technically not the greatest of strikers, but I'm really hoping that that pace is going to carry. And that is the completed team, boys. I'm not going to lie. I feel like it's a pretty solid team. I feel like it's a very well-rounded team. And the one thing that I really like about it is the versatility. Now, as you guys can see, it's obviously a 4-5-1, but it all depends on what formation we end up playing. We can play the 4-3-2-1. We can play the 4-4-2. And I feel like this group of players can fit those different formations pretty easily. Let's say, for example, we do want to play the 4-3-2-1 in game. So let's go ahead and go on over to 4-3-2-1. This is probably the way that I would play it. I would play Lang at the center forward position alongside Donyell Malen, and then our midfield three would be Xavi Simons, Kone, and Berghuis. We have an attacking minded center mid in Berghuis, as he does have high-low work rates. We have Xavi Simons, who can be used as a box-to-box midfielder with the high work rates, and then we also do have Kone with his medium work rates. He can just sit in his position, sit in the middle, and protect the defensive line. Now, let's say we want to go ahead and play the 4-4-2 in game. I feel like we can manipulate the team again by playing Xavi Simons at the right mid position. We would have Lang as his left mid, Berghuis and Kone as the two center mids, and then Geraldo Becker and Donyell Malen up top. Again, the only thing that I maybe worry about maybe playing the 4-4-2 would be Berghuis having the high-low work rates. He might be caught out of position, and then we just have Kone in the middle, so that might be a bit of an issue. But I do think that the strike partnership of Geraldo Becker and Donyell Malen can be really OP at the start of EAFC. But yeah, boys, that's my starter team for EAFC. I'm really intrigued to see what you guys have crafted. Let me know, maybe direct message me, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all of that. Let me see your starter teams because we're really close to the release date. We do have a lot of things planned for EAFC, man, and I can't wait. Thank you guys so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy today's video, go ahead and leave a like, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very soon. Peace.